Well, hi guys.
Hi.
Hello.
How's everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see. Hi, Christine D. and Tracy and Margie and Sakura Girl and Baxter. So
It's Friday.
It is Friday. I had to go back in the office today. So that was not a joyous occasion for me today. Hi, Lavender Flower. Hi, Dazed and Confused. So, yeah. But Lori, we did get to have lunch together. We haven't done that in a very long time.
Yeah, I know. It was so nice to have lunch with you. It's
been a really long time.
We had lunch together when we went to the trout joint.
Yep. And then before that, it was the last time we were in a rotation together, which was
July.
July, maybe it was July. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
A pretty long time ago.
But at least we got to share our Lent fish meal, like we, our favorite, one of our favorites.
Right. Hi, Texas Lassie. Let's see. Lavender Flower is working on crafts and fighting strep throat. Ooh. That's no fun. That's no fun at all. Well, I kind of had a lot of stuff come in, so I think I'll show you guys what I had come in before we get on to other things. But I know you all have seen my Jeep rides, and one of the things that a lot of the Jeeping groups do, they do these. You buy these little rubber duckies and you duck other people's Jeeps that you like, and it's just kind of like a little pick-me-up, make people smile. So I bought 2 batches, and I bought one batch separately because it's military ducks. So there's the Army duck, and there is an Air Force duck, and there is
Sailor duck,
the Navy duck. I can't wait to show my husband
the sailor duck.
Mm-hmm. Think about his first name, and then put duck behind it. Right? Okay. And guess what? My favorite marine duck. Oh my gosh. They look so good. I'm really impressed. I ordered them on Amazon, but it looks like they came from Oriental Trading.
Oh, I'm going to send you that link. Save you some money.
Yeah, but when I order from Amazon, money gets donated. So, I mean, Sakura Girl, hello. She said, hello, Mrs. Roger Rabbit. I hope you're well today and that you're looking forward to a wonderful weekend.
I'm doing a little better today. Thank you.
All right. So then I bought a big bunch of them. There's 50 of them in this bag. Okay. And there's some interesting ones in here, I will say. So there's these square ones in a couple of colors.
Those are just adorable.
Well, I guess they're kind of boxy like the Jeeps, so maybe that kind of fits. I don't know.
It's a Jeep thing.
I think I'm going to have to give Maria one of these pink ones.
They also look a little military-ish.
Oh,
like a tank.
How cute.
And then this is Lori's favorite.
Mm-hmm. Because there's no purple.
Oh.
No, I guess maybe the next
That one
batch.
looks
So
like
then they have
cheese.
like ooh, almost dropped it. That was a nice catch. The surfer duck.
Surfer
Oh, that's
dude.
cute.
Mm-hmm. And pirate duck. I kind of like this one. I kind of like that one. And let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Did you find a purple one?
Hold a minute. Oh, you can't see it on the camera. But this is definitely purple.
The surfboard?
Definitely purple. Yes, the board is purple, but it looks blue on the camera for some reason. I might have to hold that one out for you. And this is like the Masked Crusader. I don't know, I don't know what this duck is.
I'm telling you, he looks a little like he's wearing leather.
Looks like one of those wrestler, like
yeah, the old time wrestlers.
Okay, so
remember?
What did you think you said? I think you said this one looked like Okay, so this one paintball player, I guess. Oh. Yeah. And then just a plain old military one, not necessarily any branch. Very cute ducks. So I'm pretty happy. So now I just have to make tags for them so I can start handing them out. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Lapdog. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be one of the fun things to do if I can find. I'll videotape when I leave ducks and clip it together. Make some videos. I've seen other people do that too. Hopefully the dogs will not pick up the ducks and think that they're toys.
Well, they don't squeak at least. Mine would go after if they squeak.
Okay, so Mrs. Roger Rabbit left a link in Discord. Hi, Crafty Peep, for these clips. I don't remember what she said they're really for, but for me to use for diamond painting. So they came in a bag, a lot of them in it, and this is what they look like. They're actually kind of little, but it certainly works for when you've got part of the diamond painting rolled up to clip. I'm pretty happy with these. I have to say thank you for the link.
I use them on my quilling a lot too.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Small clips.
If I could remember what that stuff's called quilling, because I'm having a hard time. Hi, my crazy life. She said hi to all of us. Okay, so
howdy.
Now I have some diamond paintings that came in from a new website that I've ordered from to see what they're like. So I have no idea what these quality of these are. They could be terrible. I don't know.
Oh,
I haven't even looked at them yet. I did put the link to the website. I was on top of this one, Mrs. Roger Rabbit. You're going to be impressed. I did put the link to the website for these in the description. Aren't you impressed?
I am.
Yeah, I thought you might be. Okay, so this one is a partial. And this looks like it would be a really good starter one, but I have a confession to make before I show this. So everybody's going to be like, what is this for? Before I liked white tigers, there was a different animal that I absolutely loved. I mean, I still love them, but they're not my number one anymore.
Is it a sloth?
Koala.
So this is a partial one. So the koalas are the only things it looks like that are painting. Unfortunately, this has the plastic cover, so it's kind of hard with the light on the camera. There is like hardly any drills. Okay.
Wow.
Hardly any drills. But it did come with a green tray, 1 square of wax, and a plain pen. And then maybe I can just stick this back in here.
So do you have one of those?
It looks like
straight edge things like Mrs. Roger Rabbit has? Hold up your little white tool there.
Yes, I do. I do.
That is a cool thing.
To they made them a little bigger. You could smack somebody with them.
Yeah. I think it's just a plastic paint palette because it's just a little palette knife.
Okay, so let me tell you what I use it for. It's for moving diamonds around and trying to line them up. But I use it on the edges. So like when I finish a diamond painting, I use that and I go all the way around the edge to make sure that the edge is all lined up. I don't know what you're supposed to do with them. It just came with one of the kits that I bought.
That's what most people use it for, so I'm guessing that's what it would be used for.
I guess so.
But I think the original, it's kind of like a plastic
Fifth
palette
Earl
knife.
of Smurfland. I love that name, and I love your picture. Good news, everyone. I got Smurfette pregnant. It came as a bit of a shock, as neither of us have any naughty bits. Last time I eat the mushrooms from the creepy forest. Well, I mean, I guess it's better than Gargamel getting you, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, Papa Smurf.
Character.
Hi, What Big Eyes. I hope I haven't missed anybody. Let's see. Uh-oh. So I will say these look to be fairly small, but I know that everybody the last time I did one of these really liked it. These are really small. So they should be very quick to do. These would be good beginners, I think. So it's one of those, what are they called? Mandalas?
Mandala.
Yeah, whatever. Let's see. I don't know if you can see the lettering. The lettering looks to be very clear. I don't know how good the glue is. But the glue looks pretty good. The lettering is very clear. I will give them that. But it is small. Very small. Oh, and there's not a terrible amount of diamonds, obviously. And since it's from the same place, I imagine they're all going to come with one pen, one spray, one. Trying to watch them. Hi, Evie Scorpio. They call me Pukey. Hello. Thank you, everybody, for trying to tell me what they were. It didn't look like that one had any special diamonds, though. The last one I did had some really cool diamonds. Like the whole thing was sparkly and.
I love those.
I would say, from what I'm seeing here so far, that. Okay, so this is supposed to be Jesus, but. Don't kill the messenger on this one. Maybe from afar it'll look better than it does up close. He's supposed to be coming out of the tomb.
Oh, I get it now.
When you look at it up close, it looks like he's got googly eyes looking at you.
Oh my gosh, he does.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a shock. So this website, if all of their paintings are like this, I would say that this is really good. These are really good kits for beginners or people who want to get stuff done, in a short amount of time. Certainly not the one I've been working on forever, and I feel like I haven't hardly gotten anywhere. I have 2 more to open. Yeah, none of these seem like they're very big, so. But the printing, I'm impressed. For cheap ones, the printing is very good. I won't know the quality about the drills until I start doing any of them, but Oh, this one must be more special because it came in this, and it has another wrapper on it. So it must be extra special. If I can find where to open it.
Means they sell it for more money on another site somewhere.
I don't know. Let's see. This one is not a full drill, which is probably good for as small as this is, but it does look like it's all specialties. You ready? You probably will know where it is going to go.
Oh, yes, the room.
So it is just the eagle. The background is printed. Did you do a tutorial on diamond painting? I kind of seem to do a small one every time I do the diamond painting on a live. Here's what's really nifty. There's star ones in here. Can you see them?
Oh, yeah.
It's unfortunate that they look to be all sitting upside down. Let me see if I take one of the bags out, if it looks, if you can tell any better. No, it's like they all, I don't know, why are they all are like facing the wrong way. I don't, how do they do that? How do they bag them to where they're all facing the wrong way? I don't know.
Unless they're laying on something and the bag comes up and over and they seal it, you know.
Heck, I don't know. But actually this one also came with a plastic tweezer. So there must be, I don't know, this is like a different kit. Maybe it cost a little more. I don't know, but
it probably costs
Mrs.
a little
Roger
more.
Rabbit. Also, the drills are in these little baggies. They're not in the plastic strip, you know.
Yeah.
They give you the plastic tweezers.
They're probably somebody else made them, I'm guessing. Made this one.
Do tweezers look like this?
Yes.
That's for placing the oddly shaped ones. That's why they have the fine point on the end.
Yeah, I don't use them for that. I use my pen for placing the oddly placed ones. Yeah, I place them oddly, you're right. So I only need that in one. Okay. One more. It's funny because it took so long to get here. I don't even remember what I ordered. Oh, I am so glad this is a full drill. Okay. Let's see if I can get it non-silver.
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty.
I bet that's really pretty when it's done.
And lots of greens. Let's see if I can.
Well, your favorite.
Yeah, lots of greens. And this one came with a tray, 2 waxes, a pen, and baggies.
Nice.
Oh, I like the ones that come with baggies now. That makes it easier.
Oh, and this pen has a multi-placer on the other end. So I guess it depends on what painting you get as to what little kit you get, which is odd because usually everything is pretty uniform across the board. So maybe it's different manufacturers on that site. I don't know. All right. But those will be nice, easy, short projects. Okay. Well, that's all I bought. Thank goodness.
It was a slow week.
Shut up. Shut up.
You didn't spend enough time on Amazon. They're probably going to call you tomorrow and say, "What's wrong?"
No, No, you know what usually happens is the next day comes and I go, oh, I forgot to show this. Oh. Anyway. No, I think I'm good now. I will, before we get into other things, I will, if I can pick up the diamond painting and show you guys where I'm at. Oh, for Pete's sake. This really is going to be a labor of love, I tell you. Can you see?
Oh, it's looking good though.
Oh my God, it looks so good. Yeah.
They're a lot of work, but God, they're gorgeous, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to turn out really well if I don't screw it up. Which, you know, there's always a possibility of that.
Well, yeah, but if you do something by mistake, you can always fix it.
Well, yes, that's true. Okay. So let's do. Somebody requested the taxidermy, so I did look, and we do have a few new ones.
Oh no, no squirrels, right?
I don't think I saw a squirrel.
Good.
But we do have a fox. I don't know why it says the fox realizes he left the stove on. He does look a bit shocked.
His tail looks like it's almost like he got electrocuted and it went zoop.
Yeah.
Hi, Ilfa. Okay, so you're late because you were cleaning up after dinner. Well, that's a very valid excuse. So whoever writes the excuses can give her one. Let's see. Crafty Peep is sipping on an Italian margarita. Anyone else sipping on something? No, but can I share yours? Because I love margaritas.
You could send one to me too.
Sakura Girl says taxidermy. Oh, good. Deanna Bates says I'm sipping on a donut. That sounds good too.
Mm-hmm.
Ilfa says thank you, Eminem Mama, for the rewind and hi. Let's see. Fifth Earl of Smurfland says squirrels. Where? I hate them. They keep cracking their nuts on my head. I'll leave that right there. Okay, so this looks to be a lion. And
Sad.
it says I can't even tell what expression it's making. I feel like somebody shaved his face and went a little crazy too. Not so sure.
That might be the look they make just before they find out they're going to get fixed.
Okay, Gigi has coffee, and she had Chinese for dinner, and Ilfa is sipping on a rosé. Sakura Girl says the fox tail looks a lot like Kalani's tail. His nickname is Foxy. Mr. Roger Rabbit says, I hate squirrels too. They keep stealing my nuts. I'll leave that one there too. Okay. I'm not sure what this is.
Hundreds of pounds a year.
It says found on eBay. You can take a photo from a different angle, all you like, sir, but it's still bad taxidermy. It quite is bad taxidermy. I don't know what happened to the poor thing's ears.
I don't know what it's supposed to be.
I really don't either. Maybe a coyote? I don't know.
I was thinking a wolf, maybe.
No, because the only wolf that would be that color is a red wolf.
I just was looking at the ears, I guess. and trying to go by.
Oh, maybe it's a dingo.
Oh yeah.
No.
There you go.
It doesn't say where it's from. Someone got a secret. I'm not.
It's kind of disturbing.
It is. It's a rabbit in a jar.
Why?
It's in a jar.
Kind of. Yeah, it looks like a jar to me, or a vase, or something. It's surrounded by glass.
I typed looks like a dog, and
But it did make me think of Alice in Wonderland, so maybe that's.
Oh yeah, it did. Does kind of.
I don't know. Deanna Bates said that other one looked like a coyote, not a fox. No, the first one was a fox. First one was clearly a fox. Oh, Gigi says that's what I like. Never seem to get a bottle at the store, Ilfa. Uh-oh. Well, maybe you guys can share. Girl says my snow lion gets that glazed look on his face when he gets worn out after a week-long adult party. What I don't understand either is it looks like there's some kind of creepy doll on the other side of that rabbit. You see it?
No,
like
I'm not looking that close. I don't want to see it.
Well, you can't see its face, but it does look like a creepy doll. I see hands right here.
Yeah,
some
you're
kind
right.
Of tag right here. This is hair and a face and some kind of looks like a naked doll. Well, you know, like those cloth dolls. You know, like they don't really go naked because they've got that white cloth.
Like a cloth body doll.
Yes.
Oh.
What the heck?
Okay. So it looks like somebody just took fur off something, a horse maybe, and stuck it on a mannequin head. I see a nose, a human-like nose right here. Does anybody else see that? The nostrils?
Oh, it's
and the mouth.
What the heck?
That is just sad.
I've had this gem for years with no use. Thanks.
Looks like a werewolf.
I don't even know what to say to that one. I really don't. I just don't. Saw this little gem at the thrift store by my house. I don't think this is taxidermy. I think this is roadkill.
Is it a duck?
Yes. It looks like a duck or a goose, but what they do, try to glue feathers back on its head?
It looks kind of roadkill-ish.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know. Okay, so that's the one we saw last week. Okay, so that is the end of the new taxidermy.
That is creepy.
Yeah, those were kind of...
Is that a beard? I don't know. I couldn't answer you because I just don't know
what that is.
Okay.
Ew.
Okay, so Evie says, "Oh no, creepy dolls, arg." Well, at least it wasn't the face we were looking at. So, I mean, there is some consolation there.
Definitely.
How are we? Are we ready for our story then, folks?
Oh, you want your manners story?
Yeah. They are chewing holes in my house, in house too. Mr. Roger Rabbit, they get in our attic too. It is terrible.
No, the buggers dug up my strawberries.
Squirrels?
Who was it? Who was it that heard the squirrel? Was that you?
It was me. You. I heard it. Was it a squirrel?
We were on the phone. The big thud on the I don't know what. I don't know if it was in the attic or just jumped from the tree to the roof. I'm not sure.
It was very scary loud. If that was a squirrel, it was the size of a...
What's the name of our story for today?
Manners are from the heart. It's from June of 1964, Reader's Digest.
Who wrote it?
Suzanne Hart. Funny. Suzanne Hart Straight.
Heartstring, is that what you said?
Straight.
Heart
Like
straight.
a straight line kind of thing.
Gotcha. Okay, so at least this one's from a female?
Thank God.
Okay.
That was a prerequisite this week. Oh, sorry,
You
men.
said 49. Did you say 49?
What? No, 64.
64. Okay.
Okay, I haven't read it, so disclaimer, it's 1964, just in case. One of the pleasantest surprises I've ever had as a parent came one day several years ago when a woman stopped me on the street and said with a warm smile, "Your child has the nicest manners." Nice manners? My child? It was John, she said, answering my unspoken question. He was at our house the other day after school. When I went into the room where the boys were, he stood up and he spoke to me. I'm so pleased when the children recognize me even in my own house. And when he was leaving, he came to me to say goodbye. It cheered me up for the rest of the day. I could hardly believe it. Okay, I'm inserting a comment here because this could be about my son. Because honest to God, people used to tell me he had really good manners and he was not like that at home. Just saying. I could hardly believe it. Then I remembered a similar testimonial about Ellen, our oldest child. At a party, she had noticed that the mother of the girl giving the party was standing alone. Ellen crossed the room and said, "This is the most wonderful party I've ever been to, Mrs. Evans. Thank you for inviting me." The mother told me later that she had never been more pleased by a statement from a child. These cheering little episodes stood out so clearly because at my home, our children had always seemed to be had always seemed so indifferent to mannerly behavior. Tom and I tried to teach them manners, of course. We felt as Marshal Foch of France when an unmannerly American once said to him that French politeness was nothing but wind. The marshal replied, "Neither is there anything but wind in a pneumatic tire, yet it eases wonderfully the jolts along life's highway." But how to teach this to the children? What manners do we teach? In George Bernard Shaw play Pygmalion from the musical My Fair Lady from which the musical My Fair Lady was adapted. Professor Higgins takes a Cockney talking little flower girl and by teaching her manners makes a lady of her. The great secret, Eliza, Professor Higgins tells her, is not having bad manners or good manners or any particular sort of manners, but having the same manner for all human souls. This is the great secret, and even those people who discover it find that it slips away from them sometimes. Possessing the same manner for all people is a rare quality. It is rooted in the ability to see every person as an individual human soul. This is why my son's politeness was so pleasing, not because he had nice manners, but because he spoke to a friend's mother, saw her as another human being. And when Ellen crossed the room to speak to her hostess, she was seeing not a stick figure called hostess, but a woman who had who was harassed, concerned, and busy, who had worked hard all day on a party and should be thanked. It is not often that we encounter another person who actually sees us. It is not often that we actually look at others. It is hard work to look at someone else and think about him. Most of us are generally too busy, too preoccupied with ourselves to spend the time. Yet, isn't this what we are trying to teach our children when we teach them manners? We cannot, of course, tell a 6-year-old child to try to project himself into the skin of another person and understand how that person feels. But we can teach him to say thank you, and it may be that someday when he is saying it, when he is truly grateful, he will suddenly understand what he is saying and why. When a child shouts, "Gimme that," and we ask him to start over by saying please, we are trying to teach him that shouting orders is not a good way to communicate with other people. When we badger a 9-year-old girl to sit down after Christmas and write a letter to grandmother to thank her for the blouse, the very act of composing the sentences may bring some realization to the self-centered child that her grandmother actually did spend time and thought on choosing a present. Before true courtesy can be expressed, its techniques must be practiced. When I see the intense pleasure that courtesy can give, I realize the pleasure is out of proportion to the effort that produces it. It is more than pleasure in a smoothed path. Courtesy is a reassurance. It is a warm and friendly voice coming to greet us in the dark. It is a hand reaching across the empty space that surrounds every one of us. The end.
That was good. But it does sound like my son too. Maybe, I mean, really, maybe my daughter too. Like, they don't have manners with you, but they certainly do with other people. So I guess you did do something right.
That's what I tell myself. Right?
Well, yeah, it is kind of mind-boggling how you do such a good job that they're very, respectful and mannerly to other people, but then act like hoodlums in the house with you.
Totally know what you're saying there.
The only bad report I ever got from my son in school before we started homeschooling him was this one teacher tried to tell me how terrible it was that she would that he was goofing off in the bathroom with the other boys. Well, that's pretty much the only place you can goof off when you're going to a Catholic school. So, I was like, I told her, I said, is this the worst thing you're going to tell me about my son? And she says, well, yeah, that's the only time he acts up. I said, then I'm okay with it. And she looked at me and I said, well, he is a boy. He's not acting up in your classroom.
Yeah, really.
What are they doing in the bathroom that's so terrible? Well, they're, playing in the sink and splashing each other and taking extra long washing their hands. I said, then I'm okay with it. I'll take it.
It could be worse.
Right? If it's the worst thing he ever does, I will take it. I will take it.
Holy cow. Didn't you ever want to say to them, you should come to my house for a while and just kind of stand in the corner and spy on them? Then you'll see misbehaving.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
no doubt.
Holy cow. Yeah, the teachers used to tell me all the time.
My eye, I don't know if you saw me scratching at my eye, but like my eye started watering. I'm telling you, I don't know what's floating around in that building. They really need to do something.
I told you, yeah, I had, I got a headache going up there. How long was I there? 2 hours?
Yeah, right at 2 hours.
Plenty
Okay,
of
I just
time.
put the link in if anybody wants to call in.
Didn't they just do a bunch of work in there?
A bunch of what?
Work? Didn't they just do some work in there?
Where'd we do
They
what?
painted
at the office.
Office.
Yes, there's new carpet and they did paint. And let me tell you, I like it a lot. My boss doesn't like it a lot, but I do. So the carpet is a gray pattern, and it's fine. I think it looks very professional, and the walls are light gray, and the color is the accent color. What color would you say that is?
It's kind of like a blue gray. It
is. It's a deep color, and I really like it.
It's
and
very
I'm
nice.
lucky. I get to look. I can look at an accent color, so I don't have to see the same color everywhere. I have an accent wall that I kind of face, so that was kind of nice.
Compared to the beige, everything was beige. Ugh. But no, I think it's something in the ductwork.
I think it's because the air circulation, like it there isn't any. I think that's a lot of our problem.
Did you feel air blowing on you at all today?
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
I
The
didn't
copy
feel a
machine.
thing.
The copy. Yeah. Not between Maria and I, but that copy machine vent. Every
Yeah.
time I've been in the office, it's been blowing AC.
That's the
All
only one.
at Christmas time, or and in January it was blowing AC. Today I didn't mind it so bad because it wasn't, freezing temperatures. So Kurgirl, no,
Yeah.
this has been going on for a long time. It's not the new stuff. It's been going on since I've been there. Since all of us have
Mhm.
been there.
Wow. And there's been nobody in there, so there's probably not been a lot of open and closed or air circulating at
Well,
all.
and the other problem is the temperature control is terrible because, for instance, Emma and Mama and I, we're on opposite ends of the room, right? So she's hot, I'm cold. I'm hot,
Oh.
she's cold. Because there are different units sending in air to our office in different areas. So the way they explained it to us one time was there's like a voting system between the thermostats. Okay. So whoever belongs to a unit on the roof, it's like if you're set at 70 and somebody else is set at 75 and then somebody else is set 72, what it does is each one of those is like a vote in the system and then they average it out and that's the temperature everybody gets. And because our office is split as to where the votes and air are coming from, it's either hot on one side and cold on the other, or cold on your side and hot on the other.
Oh, that's just gotta suck.
It is ridiculous.
And there's so many empty spaces right now because there's so many people working from home that who knows what their room is set at. So it's like,
Right. Well, and then we
and
have that huge empty area now that
yeah.
used to be special school district.
Mm-hmm.
Temperature control has been a problem in every office I've worked. This is the first one I've had this problem. Not only is it the temperature control, like you get in there, as soon as you get in there, you start sneezing and your nose starts running, and like my eyes will even start watering depending on what day it is.
That's a simple.
Treat people like you want to be treated. The golden rule. So simple, but so rarely practiced. That's true. Supergirl said, Eminem Mama, well, of course, that goes without saying.
I said it was an allergy to work.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Okay. So who was the person who asked me about a diamond painting tutorial? Texas Lassie said suites are divided into regions regarding temperature so you can know about, just so you know, building management can control each region. Don't let them tell you they can't. No, this is the problem. Our regions are intermingled. So we have more than one region controlling our office is the problem. And
we
it's
have,
like
I think,
split,
4.
right?
Don't we have 4?
I thought it was one. I thought it was basically one half of us was controlled by building 3 and us, which was where special school district was.
Mm-hmm.
So it was them and us. And then the other part is us and tax and audit across the hallway. Probably the sample room.
Mm-hmm.
And God knows what else. Wear goggles, Tiger.
Or
I can't wear
respirator.
goggles. I have to be able to read my computer screen.
I don't know who asked you about the tutorial. I was trying to scroll back.
I was hoping they'd say something in the chat, but it's delayed, so it might take them a minute. Someone's always freezing while someone else is burning up. I wore layers and kept a sweater at the office. Glad I work alone now. Well, that is the nice thing about working from home, besides the fact that you have your dogs with you. You are comfortable because your house is a temperature that you stay comfortable at. I asked about the tutorial, Margie. Okay, Margie, do you have any diamond paintings, or are you curious because you're thinking about trying it?
White Tiger, I'm supposed to remind you about the website that pulls all the YouTube uploads.
Oh, but that's not for the live. I
Oh,
need to
I thought it
look and
was.
find it. No, it's not for the live.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll put it back to remind me again because
Okay.
I totally forgot it.
You started saying it, and it dawned on me. And no, it wasn't for the live. It was because I need to find it because I heard somebody mentioning it.
I thought maybe someone in the live might know where it was.
You do have diamond paintings there? Okay. Have you done one yet, or you haven't done one? Are you looking for like how I do it, or are you looking for best methods? Or I could read directions, but always appreciate tips from those who do. Okay, so the one I'm working now is very, very large. And I just clipped it to my but I will show you what I use. And so when I first get a diamond painting, I some people call it kitting up. I guess it's probably a good verbiage to use for that. I have this that has 60. It has a pocket up top, so I do have stuff in it. There's 60 of these. Okay, so like I kitted this diamond painting up, and it took up a lot of these. But what happens is, like, I have ones that I have multiples of. So like this one, I have 3 of them sitting in here. What I do is I take the little pouch that they come in, I fill up my little container, I put a little sticker dot on it, and I mark it. I mark the DMC number and the code from the legend that you get on your diamond painting. And then once I have all of the colors in containers and marked, let me see. Do this without making a mess. I don't know. I actually bought these little drawer things. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them, but I tried this, and this seems to work. So I actually can put 4 trays and the drills in one of these drawers, which helps keep me from spilling them and them going everywhere. If they spill in there, at least I know where they're at. But what I do is I'll pull out a color and put them in the tray, shake them. I personally cannot use the default pens. They're too small. I can use them with a gripper, but I prefer like this size. So these acrylic ones that you can buy all over the place. Amazon has them. The diamond painting websites have them. Etsy has them. I use these though, and I actually bought blue tack. I don't use the wax anymore. I use this blue tack, and the reason why is I can do a whole sitting plus some and not ever change. And it's like I just cut off a little square, and you can see where I've like taken holes out of it. Because what I do is like I wrap it around I fill it, and then I wrap it around the tip of my pen.
That's a good idea.
Yes. And then, I can pick it up and place it. I use, okay, so I had a couple of kits that came with, I mean, you know, you get a lot of kits come with those plastic tweezers. And then I had some kits come with these metal tweezers. And I used this for the longest time. But then I decided that I'm doing this too much and I'd like something a little more exacting and easier to pick them up with. So I actually bought a whole set, but this is the one that I use. And they're, you know, they come to a pretty good, I don't know if it's going to show, a pretty good tip. They're pretty sharp. They pick up the drills pretty well. And they're very easy to move the drills around if you have to line them up better. But that's what I do. I think one of the best tips, though, that I got from actually, I got the diamond painting that I'm working on now from the Diamond Art Club. They are expensive, but oh my gosh, the quality is unbelievable. But they actually had a little card in the diamond painting box that kind of gives you pointers and instructions on how to do diamond painting. And one of the things that they suggest is to help keep your diamonds lined or the drills lined up to work in like diagonals. So I started trying to do that, like making angled lines, you know, when I'm doing, and then I go back this way, right to the, and it works really well. I don't know if it just works because their stuff is actually done really well. I actually heard another YouTuber saying that they actually hand plot their diamond paintings. So before they set it up, like somebody hand plots these. That's probably why they're so good. It's not a machine, you know, plotting it and then they go with it. I don't know what other kind of information you would want. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I don't know if you're in the Discord. There's a lot of us in there that diamond paint. We all kind of have, there's some pictures in there too of different people's things that they use, their, you know, methods, that kind of stuff. Everybody kind of does their own thing, and I guess you kind of find your niche on how to, you know, do it, because, you know, like my way and Mrs. Roger Rabbit's way might not, you know, be the same.
Somebody wanted to know how you manage the rolled up, what you do with the extra that you're not working on, you know, how you roll it up with the clips.
I'm still working on perfecting that. That's one of the reasons why I got those little clips. I literally do have it rolled up with those little clips. And so right now this is the part I don't know what I'm going to do once I finish this section that fits on my I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to work it. I haven't decided if I want to try to just turn it and go. I will say this. This is the first one I've had like rolled up,
Mm-hmm.
you know, excessive off of the light board. The other ones that have been longer, what I have done is I have just kind of turned them. I actually don't mind like flipping it completely upside down and actually doing it with the printing upside down. I don't have a problem like knowing where I'm putting the stuff. But I don't have a perfected method for that because this is the first one that that I've done. Anybody else have any other questions? And one thing that I don't want to forget to say before we get into anything else is I think Kaz has something planned for tomorrow. I think she might have finally settled on the time, but in case you are not subscribed to Kaz, I'm gonna, well, this sends. I'm gonna share the link so you guys can go over there and do the setup for the reminder. Set the reminder for tomorrow. I'm telling you, my brain is like, I can just feel it turning off tonight.
It's just
It's
that
The
it's done this
Office.
week.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Killer week.
I feel like, yeah. Um, yeah, Margie, there's a whole channel in Discord that's like diamond painting and crafts. So if you have any questions or want pictures of something, let us know. We'll be happy.
Did you show them your light board? Did I miss that? Did you know how you have the light board that you attach it to so that you can see the little numbers and codes better?
No, but yeah, I have a fairly large light board. I'll look it up because I never remember exactly what size it is. So let me look it up real quick.
You have the jumbo size.
Well, it's not the biggest one. It's not the biggest one I could have ordered. This one I got, I think it was. Well, I'll double check. I think it was $60, but I'm gonna do a real quick search here. What in the world? It's not coming up. Here it is. This is not it. This is the. No, that's the first one I got. I'm gonna try a different. I ordered too much. I think. Wish I could remember exactly when I bought it. That would probably be easier.
It's been a few months because you started out with the little
Here
one.
it is. It's an A3. Oh no, this one was the. Well, it says it's $41.99 now. Okay. The A2 is the bigger one, and it's $73.99. It is by Home Craftology. The reason why I chose this one was because it actually the cord that goes to the power doesn't plug directly in. I don't know if I can be able to get it up. It plugs. There's this section plugs into the electric, but then there's another piece of cord that comes out of the light board, and then you plug them together. The other one I gave to my mom to use because I knew she needed one after we worked on one together. I can put it in Discord. The link to it. I think I'm about to sneeze. I'm going to warn everybody. That's also an effect that I think worked. Hang on. God.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I tried to mute it, and then it was going away, and then it came back. I'm telling you. I don't know how I'm going to do a whole week in the office. Better than 2 though, right? All right, I just shared that. Was there any other questions I mixed?
No, I think that was. I think I saw them all.
Okay.
Margie asked if it needs to be
Thank you guys.
framed. If it needs to be, is it ready to frame when you're done, or does it need to be blocked? It has to be finished, not blocked.
When you're done with it, it depends. I've seen people actually just hang them. There's some people that take the colored duct tape and edge it off.
Didn't you say
My
some people do
mom-
the Mod Podge or something over it to glue them in?
Yeah, Mod Podge or polyacrylic. I've seen
Yeah, but
both.
that's not for Oh, yeah. On top of it, yes. I'm not sure I'm going to do that on this expensive one, though. The thing about this one is it's guaranteed for life. So even if a diamond falls out, like, they'll replace it. So I am actually, I know for sure I will find a frame and frame this. So I think I'm a little less worried. Now, my mom, I gave her 2 for Christmas, and I gave my sister 1 for Christmas. I still haven't given you yours. But I did not Mod Podge theirs.
Mm-hmm.
And they have framed theirs. So, I mean, only time will tell. My mom's look really good framed. Like, really, really good.
The Beatles one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah,
Well, that would.
Mm-hmm.
Did they have the glass over it?
Yes. They're IKEA frames.
Wouldn't know. I've
Actually,
never been to IKEA.
I know I haven't either yet.
What?
We're gonna have to. Maybe we'll have to take a special shopping trip. We can
I
go
told
live
you,
on our
don't go
first
without me.
experience. I haven't been.
5 hours later, they're only on aisle 3.
Right. And YouTube kicked them off because they're like too long.
Yeah. That would be us.
You're welcome, Margie. It's dessert time at my in-laws, so I must go. Okay, Ilka, thank you for coming by. Enjoy your dessert. Looks like she's having cake and ice cream. Can't have
Save
dessert.
a piece for us.
Yeah, we can't have any dessert today.
Yeah.
I can't have any dessert today. Sorry.
I haven't had
I
any.
fast every Friday.
I know you do.
I think God intended on my daughter doing some fasting too, because we ordered Emo's
Mm-hmm.
dinner.
Mm-hmm.
She had me order her a piece of cheesecake, and I ordered a salad, and I didn't see the salad. She came in and asked me if I ordered a salad, and I said yes. And she goes, okay, well, I have your salad. Now I'm done eating, so I can't eat because,
Mm-hmm.
done deal. And she goes, okay, well, I have your salad. I said, okay, we'll put it in the refrigerator. She goes, but they didn't give me my cheesecake. I'm like, okay, I'll have to email them.
That
All right,
would stink. No cheesecake.
Let me see. Did Tammy go live yet?
She just went live. I got notified.
Okay, so I want everybody to do me a favor. Don't leave just yet. I'm gonna really quick here. I'm gonna grab the link. Hang on, bear with me. I have to wait for it to load so I can pause it. And then we're gonna go over there and we're gonna do a raid. And I don't know if you guys have ever done a raid before, but what happens is You go into the chat and you go, we came from WhiteTiger. Okay? So this is what gamers do all the time. So we're going to go over there and we're going to raid Tammy. And I'm going to give you the link right now. So you'll go straight in her stream. And we will end this one and I will be there right behind you guys. All right? As soon as this loads in and you guys get the link. All right? So go in there and put, we're raiding from WhiteTiger. Something like that.
Everybody have a good
Right,
weekend.
I'll give everybody a moment to get that, and then we will because I am so tired. I don't even know.
I am too.
All right, everybody,
I got it.
pick up the link and go. I'll meet you all over there. Have a wonderful weekend if I don't see you before, and we'll catch you next time. Okay, guys? Why is this not?